Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Saurabh Sabharwal from Team Sabharwal. Today I have the pleasure of meeting my good friend, Christopher Castellano, Vice President of Marketing and Sales for Cameras Falcorp. Christopher, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure speaking to you. And it's very hard to stay professional with you off the camera because we crack so many jokes. But you know what? We're going to try to keep it simple and straightforward as much as possible.
I think we could do it, Saurabh. I think we can accomplish that.
I believe in us.
I was told to only look at this camera, never look at this one. So there's a lot of rules we got to follow. But let's talk about EXS a bit.
Yes, definitely. So tell me, we've had so much fun over the years with EX1, EX2, EX3 most recently. EXS is a very nice surprise that you gave us, saying, hey, we got another building coming. Let's sell the hell out of it. And we're very much excited to do it again as we've done with the past 3 projects. Tell us a little about EXS. Tell us how you've approached the overall Exchange District master plan community.
Sure. So great questions. And I also want to thank you as well as PK. You know, PK and Saurabh have been incredible partners of ours right from the start of this process, all the way from EX1. You know, PK even bought in EX1
That's
one
correct.
of our customized units, EX2, EX3, and now EXS. So we'll start a bit macro and talk about Exchange District as a whole.
Yeah.
So, you know, Exchange District is one of the most awarded master plan communities in Mississauga and by extension in Canada. And what we did with it is we set out to really bring an internationally acclaimed master plan community to the downtown core of Mississauga. And we really were the catalyst that has caused this evolution that we're now seeing in downtown Mississauga.
Right.
So it wasn't enough for us to just bring a handful of buildings. We really wanted to bring a community inspired by the master plan communities you see everywhere in the world, in South Asia, East Asia, Europe, South America, in the States. So we worked tirelessly with our consultants. We have BDP architects out of England, IBI architects out of Toronto. We've got Made Collective, who's doing the interior design for us. We've got Diverso for our geothermal. Just a host of world-class consultants that have helped us bring this community to light. Now, the building we're talking about today is EXS,
Right.
Exchange Signature Residences. It's our final building, and it's your last chance to get into the
Last
Exchange
chance,
District.
guys.
That's it. After this, there's no more in the Exchange District.
Right.
You know, Mississauga is definitely an area of interest for Camrost. We will be around in Mississauga for years to come, but this is the last building we have in our inaugural master plan community.
Right.
And what really brings EXS a level above is the level of finishes we're bringing to it, as well as the service level. So, you know, throughout all 3 buildings, you've always heard us say boutique hotel, boutique hotel,
Yeah,
boutique
yeah.
hotel. So finally in EXS is going to be the building with the boutique hotel at the base. So
see.
the residents of EXS, if they so choose, will have the option to benefit from those hotel amenities like turn down service, room service, catering, reservations, that higher level of service that people are used to seeing in places like Yorkville and downtown Toronto that still doesn't exist in Mississauga. So really that's what we have here at EXS. We have a boutique building with high luxury finishes and a high level of service. Really, it's something we feel Mississauga deserves with how the real estate market has been going in this area.
Definitely. Now, you know what? The thing is, the prices in Mississauga have gone up drastically, like ever since we started EX1.
Yes.
So where do you think EXS will fit? Like, how does that? What's the kicker with EXS? What's the value my clients are getting?
For sure. I think when you look at the Mississauga residential landscape, the real estate landscape in Mississauga, and you compare it to, let's use Toronto.
Sure.
You see in Toronto for houses, detached houses, you have, you know, very high-end homes in Toronto and in Mississauga.
Right.
But there's a gap when it comes to the condo offering. When you look at high-end condos or condos with a high level of service, you can easily find those, you know, in Yorkville in Toronto, down on University Street in Toronto. You have these little pockets where you have this higher end, you know, exclusive feeling and exclusive service offering,
Right.
but that's still lacking in Mississauga.
Definitely.
So what you'll be getting in EXS and why it's such an interesting opportunity for you and your clients is because we're going to be bringing that level of service. We're going to be bringing a building that Mississauga deserves to the most award-winning master plan community right at Center Ice, Mississauga. So, you know, you and I have sat across couches, tables, chairs, endless amount of times and talked about the benefits of Mississauga. So I don't think I need to sell you or your clients on Mississauga. We've talked endlessly about the benefits of Exchange District, right? The Exchange Club, 20,000 square feet of amenities, the award-winning public piazza, Biblos that we're bringing, Edo Sushi that we're bringing, Zaza Coffee that we're bringing. You really have everything that you could possibly want and imagine in this master plan community. And finally, we're bringing the building that deserves to be in Mississauga, one with high level of finish and one with high level of service. We're going to have Miele appliances. We're going to have Trevisana kitchens imported from Italy. We've got Kohler plumbing fixtures throughout. We're working with top tier luxury service providers. So really, not only is it the last opportunity to get into Exchange District, but it's really an offering that's a level above everything that we've put together in Exchange District. It pulls together the best aspects of every other building in Exchange and puts it all together in this boutique offering.
Very nice. Now, I've asked you this before, and I'm going to ask you again. There's so much competition in Mississauga. There's so many developments coming up, selling currently, coming up in the near future. What makes Camrost stand out with their Exchange District community?
Sure. Well, I do have to say, first of all, it's incredible to see what Mississauga has become. The first time we sat down together in 2018, downtown Mississauga was still very much, condominium buildings in a parking lot. Right? It was much more of a suburban feel. And when we first started dealing with the city, the approach they were taking was almost a suburban approach to the redevelopment. We were able to work very closely with them to turn it into a true urban development. So, through the mayor's office, the city councilors, their downtown 2021 plan, we were really able to capitalize on that and create a true urban destination planning. So, it's fantastic to see all the other condominiums that are coming up in this area because it really adds to the vibrancy of what the downtown core will become. That being said, Exchange District and EXS by extension truly is center ice in it all. We're right next to Square One, we're right next to the LRT, we're at right across the street from Korea Park. We truly are the epicenter of downtown Mississauga. So there is benefit and there is a lot to be said about our location. On top of that, Camrost as a builder, we've been doing this for 45 years, right? We're an experienced, tried, tested and true, vertically integrated developer. We handle everything in-house from zoning applications, rezoning, construction, marketing and sales, and using our CamCorp construction arm, we're really able to look after all the details in our buildings from start to finish. That allows us to have a very high level of finish, to have very tight budgets, and to have very tight timelines that we stick to. So that's the Camrost difference that we're able to bring to EXS and Exchange District. This isn't our first master plan community. We've done them all across the city, down in Park Lawn and Lakeshore, out in Leaside with Upper East Village, in Yorkville. So we really bring expertise and dependable service to the equation.
Very nice. Now with EX1, EX2, EX3, you guys have definitely set the bar. You've had sales in record time. It is the amount of success we've had with you is absolutely through the roof. It's fantastic.
A lot of that success is thanks to partners like yourself, like PK, your clients who believe and trust in you, and the clients ultimately who believe and trust in us. A lot of what we're able to achieve is thanks to you and your clients. And
the amount of awards you guys have won, it's for this particular project itself.
Exactly.
It is like you probably need a whole closet to fill it
Well,
up.
we've got a wall. When your clients come on down to the sales office, you'll see the wall where we've got all of our awards listed. This year, we were very fortunate to take home the coveted Master Plan Community of the Year award, beat out projects from across Canada and across the United States. So it was a really big honor to take.
And that tells you something. That really does tell you something. It definitely tells you what you've done, what you've achieved so far, what you've planned is really something.
Exactly.
It means a lot.
And we're not done yet. We still got one building left to sell, one building left to go through.
Most definitely. Looking forward to that. And if you guys want to inquire about EXS, the building that's coming up, the last phase of Exchange District, contact me, Saurabh Sabharwal from Team Sabharwal today. 647-864-8844. TeamSabharwal.com is the website to visit. You do not want to miss this because trust me, this is going to be one of the finest locations in Mississauga that you can even dream of. So 647-864-8844 is the number to call.